Hey lovelies, welcome back to our channel, Get Spooky Society. We are back in Brookville, Indiana at All for Kids Preschool and Daycare. And we are now in a different building that they have other classrooms in. This building, it was built in 2008, but sits on top of a site that used to have an old garage, etc. So it's probably more than likely the land, if anything, is in here, or it could be maybe Julia comes over here as well. So, I'm just going to say, Dale, it's time to get spooky. Is there anyone else here that wants to talk to us? Can you cross these rods in front of me?
Be quiet. Flames.
Flames.
Okay. Can you please uncross the rods? Straight in front of me. Can you please point the rod in my right hand to the right if your name is Catherine? All the way, please. If your name is Catherine, I need you to point the rod in my right hand to the right. Thank you, Catherine. Can you straighten it out in front of me? Please straighten it in front of me. That was your stomach, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to fire up.
Okay. Catherine, were you in a fire? Can you cross these rods in front of me if you were in a fire? Thank you. Oh my gosh, I just got... First of all, I'm burning up. Second of all, I just had the weirdest feeling in the back of my throat. Thank you, Catherine. I'm really excited that you are all playing so nicely and telling your stories separately. Can you please uncross the rods in front of me?
Seems a little bit unusual that they do that.
I know.
Usually they fight each other.
Right. Catherine, were you related at all to Aaron, who was... Excuse me, here earlier? Can you cross the rods if you were related to Aaron? Okay, that was just an involuntary twitch of my left hand. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine, was the fire at this location? Can you cross the rods in front of me if the fire was at this location or near this location? Thank you. Can you uncross the rods? Please uncross the rods.
Do you ever come across any charred wood in this building? Any remodeling signs of?
So when we bought this property, we had that property first. When we bought this property and tore this down, we had to grade the yard.
Yeah.
And there was a burn pit in the middle. So we were constantly pulling out glass and bottles and all that stuff.
Huh.
I didn't see any bones or anything like that, but yes, it was a burn pit. Clearly it was a burn pit. Mm-hmm.
Catherine, did you perish in this fire? Can you please cross the rods if you perished in the fire? Did you hear that?
I did hear something.
It was behind you. Catherine, did you just remember seeing lots of flames? Can you cross the rods in front of me if you just saw lots of flames? Thank you. Can you uncross the rods?
Health.
Health?
Health.
What's happening? Are you trying to point to something?
Is that where the burn pit was?
The burn pit was straight out, about the middle, almost where the play structure is.
Catherine, if you're pointing to something, I need you to point both rods in that direction.
What is this?
She's kind of,
Early.
she's pointing in that direction. Okay, thank you, Catherine. Can you please put them back in front of me? Please point both rods back in front of me. Yours said early. What did yours say?
What is this?
What is this? Okay.
Would that have anything to do with me arriving early? I'm in here about 5 o'clock every morning.
When you say early, are you referring?
Hide.
Hide? Okay, we're not hiding. Ooh. Catherine, did you...
Night.
Night.
Night? Did you hide something in the burn pit? Can you cross the rods in front of me if you hid something in the burn pit? Okay. Can you uncross the rods? Please uncross the rods, Catherine. All the way. When you said early, were you referring to Michelle coming in early to the building? Can you cross the rods in front of me if that's what you were referring to? The owner of this building now? Okay. Can you uncross them? Please uncross them. Now you're cooking. Is that okay with you? Is everything okay with you that's been done here by the new owners since they bought this place? Can you cross the rods in front of me? Excellent. Can you uncross the rods, Catherine? Please uncross them.
My stomach is going berserk.
Is that your belly?
Yeah.
Please uncross them, Catherine. Catherine, when they renovated and took down the old building that was here and renovated and built this building, did they find what you hid in the burn pile? Can you cross the rods? Do you-
Angry.
Angry.
Angry. Don't be angry. Do you want them to find something else, Catherine? Cross the rods.
Mail.
Mail, as in,
Mail. Like you get mail in the post office.
okay. Catherine, do you want them to find something? Can you cross the rods? Okay. Can you uncross them now? Catherine, were you talking about a riddle? Can you point the rods away from each other if you're talking about a riddle? Please point both rods away from each other if you're talking about a riddle. Okay, we like riddles. Can you point them back in front of me? I'm getting so tired right now.
I can't even believe you're staying this long.
I know. Can you please point them back in front of me? It is so hard to sit here like this and not move. Please point them in front of me, Catherine. We want to help.
Would you ask her if she knows that we're good people?
Please point them both in front of me. Catherine.
Loaf.
Point the rod in my right hand to the right if you feel that the new people here are good people. Point the rod in my right hand to the right if you feel that the new people here are good people. All the way. Please point it all the way to the right. Thank you. She does. Can you point it back in front of me, please? Catherine, is this thing you hid that's a riddle, does it have to do with something that you got in the mail? Can you please cross the rods? Okay. Can you uncross them? What's that?
Something right here.
Catherine, did you just make that noise to Dale's left? Can you cross the rods? Okay. Can you do it again? Uncross the rods, please. It's the button furthest close on the end. Hold it in for a second and then push up when you see the screen. Did it work?
Kind of, sort of. Oops.
Walter.
What did it say?
Walter?
Walter? Okay. Catherine, it's possible that if it was something that was made out of paper, that it just like it doesn't exist anymore. That's why they didn't find it. Catherine, would this have been something in the 1900s? Can you please cross the rods if this was something in the 1900s? I need you to cross the one in my right hand if it was something in the 1900s. Thank you, Catherine. Can you uncross the rods? Please uncross them. Was it before 1950? Please cross the rods if it was before 1950. Was it after 1950? Can you cross the rods?
James.
James.
Okay. Can you uncross the rods?
Drowned.
Drowned?
Drowned, I think.
Noel. Or Noel. Noel.
Mm-hmm. Catherine, was this a riddle from a boy, from a man? Can you please cross the rods?
Karen.
Okay. Please.
Talking.
Flashlight.
Flashlight. Are you going to get it?
Should I get it?
Yes. Thank you, Catherine. Excellent. Okay, I got to take a break from this. Can you turn that off? Thank you.
Possessed.
Possessed.
No, you're not possessed.
No one's
No
possessed
one's
here.
possessed.
No.
Catherine, I can't even remember what just happened. Can you turn that flashlight on if this riddle was from a man? To confirm, can you turn the flashlight on if the riddle was from a man? Can you turn that flashlight on if this is in fact Catherine that we're talking to? It is. Thank you, Catherine. You're doing great. Can you turn that back off?
Knee.
Okay. Thank you. Can you turn that flashlight on if it was in the 1960s that this happened? No, my headache's coming back. Can you turn that on if it was in the 1970s? Can you turn it on if it was the 1980s? (1950s) (1950s). Thank you, Catherine. Can you turn it off, please? Please turn it off. All the way. Thank you. Catherine, I don't think we'd still have access to it if it's that old. That's when they redid this place in 2008. That would have been like 60 years. If it was paper, it would be gone. Do you still want them to look for it? Please turn that flashlight on if you still want them to look for it. Do you want to tell us anything else? Can you turn the flashlight on?
Cold.
Cold.
Okay. I am cooling off now.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. I was really hot before. Catherine, are you still here?
Loaf again.
That's weird.
Hmm.
Catherine, turn that flashlight on if you're still here. Please. I think she's gone. Okay. Let's go in the other room.
Keep recording.
Keep recording?
Okie dokie.
You said stop recording earlier. That's interesting.
That was someone else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we're going to go in the room across the hall. You're more than welcome to follow us. Can you... Oh my God, I have a splitting headache. Are you doing that to
Him.
him? Is he doing that?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Are you doing that to me? Whoever you are? Can you stop? It's not comfortable. I don't really like it. So weird because it's not picking up anything. Oh, yeah. It's, for whatever reason, it's trying to map somebody there. But
Monster.
You think it's a monster? I don't think so. I think it's just the depth of that little sink. If you're sitting there by the little sink, can you raise your hand and wave at me like this? Although I'm not recording it, so.
Yeah. Maybe it's nothing.
Now thank you for getting off my head. That was not fun. If you're trying to tell me something, can you light something up instead of giving me a headache? Please?
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Not ready.
Karen again. Karen, are you over here? Can you light something up? If you light something up, we will leave you alone. How's that? You light up one of these devices if you really want us to leave you alone, and we'll leave.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. If you really want us to leave you alone, all you have to do is light something up. We will leave.
Vincent.
Vincent.
Vincent, are you here? Can you light something up? Vincent, I really need you to quit squeezing my head. Thank you. Now it's not picking up anything. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Right, like how does it do it 1 minute, not the next?
Unless it really... Oh, there it is again. I'm just going to sit here and let you sit there.
Snack.
I really would like a snack. Would you make me one? Is it still holding my hand?
Mm-hmm. Flashlight.
Hi. Can you see the flashlight?
Yeah.
Um,
I just lost the frame now.
is it still doing it?
It's no longer holding your hand.
Is it there
Still
though?
there, yeah.
Okay. Should I move my hand in any way?
Yeah, come down a little farther. Here we go. Nothing yet.
Is that rain? Is the flashlight still on or did it go off?
It's off.
Anything?
No.
Okay. Are you not gonna hold my hand anymore? Nothing. Okay. Can you turn this flashlight on again? Please? That was really awesome. There's no chairs in here, are there? There. Thank you.
house gone?
It's gone. I messed it up. Is it mapping me?
No. Now it is. It was there for a second, right by your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Slender Man's back.
Above me?
It's kind of next to you. Over here.
Did you hear
But
that?
it's like,
Uh-huh.
Where'd that come from? Behind you?
Back over here, yes.
Yeah. Over here?
yeah.
Can you hold my hand?
Store.
Higher or lower?
Doesn't really have a defined
Hand?
arms much.
Blanket.
Okay. Can you turn this flashlight on over here again, please?
It's kind of squeezing your head.
Stop squeezing my head, I
Yeah,
said.
it's totally squeezing your head.
Okay, that's not very nice. You're giving me a headache.
It's like resting its arm on your head.
What if I do this?
Oh, it's recoiling.
Really?
Yeah.
Get off my head.
Now it's holding your hand.
It was.
It was.
Accuse.
Now it went.
Accuse.
Will you hold my hand? I'm not accusing you of anything except squeezing my head, which is on video. Can you hold my hand? Is it still recoiling from me?
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's messing with your hair.
Can you move my hair? That would be really awesome. Okay, I got a headache again. Please
It's all over your head.
stop giving me a headache. What?
It's just kind of hanging out there, holding your head, tapping its feet.
I told you I had a headache before. Can you get off my head?
Now you're touching its head.
Its head?
Yeah. What I think is its head. Okay, now it's reaching out for you.
Can you hold my hand?
Yeah, it's got your hand now.
Thank you. Is your name Vincent? Is it still holding my hand?
Mm-hmm.
My hand's all tingly.
It's either its hand or its head. I'm not sure which.
Try moving that a little bit and see if it gets better.
It's just kind of staying right there.
Did it get any more human-like form?
Yeah, it's definitely got defined arms and legs now.
Can it hold my hand now?
Now you're on its head again.
Where's its hand?
It's kind of like reaching out for your mouth right now.
At my mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to be
Its
quiet?
whole arm is over your head.
Really? Weird.
It's almost like it's doing one of those, like,
Are you resting on my head? That's kind of weird. What if I put my hand over here?
okay, now you're like Right in his crotch.
I don't want to be in your crotch. What about here?
It's like his chest. Or her chest, whichever. That's kind of like an arm, looks like.
So, me moving is not making it go away, which is usually it does make them go away.
It doesn't care.
That's crazy. And there's nothing there for it to map. Is it mapping me at all?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yeah.
So it's mapping me and this other.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Can you wave your hand if your name is Vincent? Pretty please. Wave it like this.
It's kind of doing one of these numbers.
Mm-hmm. Can you wave?
It's rubbing on your shoulder.
Which one? This one or this one?
Your right one.
This one?
Yeah.
Will you give me a massage while you're there?
Supply.
Supply.
Okay. If your name is something else other than Vincent, can you wave like this? Not waving?
It kind of did a little wave.
Yeah?
It kind of went.
That was me.
Bless you.
Can you see this?
It's clearly there.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's in its form.
It's like messing with your shoulder.
It's like kind of doing do-do-do-do-do.
Can you hold my hand?
It's kind of like right back in its crotch again. There you go.
I don't want to be in the crotch.
That's right where it's touching your shoulder. Like right there.
Yeah. And I'm not making it go away.
No.
That's crazy.
It's not really trying to hold your hand though.
No. All right. Well, I need you to do something if you want us to hang out.
Now it's like looking for your hand. Seems like. Okay, now you're right there and at its hand.
Can you hold my hand, please?
I don't know what it's trying to do.
Okay, well, we need to move on. So unless you're going to tell us something, can you do something? Anything? Turn something on? Light something up? Dance a jig?
Still kind of hanging like over your head.
Okay, well,
Can you ask this person if they're the ones that turn on the iPads or the tablets?
if you're the person that turned on the tablets at the bottom of the stairs over here to my left, can you raise your arm way up here like this? No. Do you know who did it? Can you raise your hand, your arm up here like this, if you know who turned them on?
Predict.
Predict.
Okay. Can you predict who turned them on? Can you raise your arm up here like this? Do you have anything to say? Can you raise your arm up here like this?
I'm not sure what it wants from you.
I don't know. I don't have a headache anymore, so it's not squeezing my head anymore.
Yeah.
Just needs a companion.
I guess. Do you like the kids that come here? Can you raise your hands up here like this? Okay, I'm going to walk away and see what it does.
Okay. Oh, it's kind of wigging out. What are you doing?
It's doing the jig.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to make of that.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely not anything there to map.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was going to map something, it'd map the chair.
No, why the chair?
Just because, I don't know, it's got some depth to it.
And it has legs.
Yeah.
So sometimes it kind of.
Thinks it might be a human because it's got
Oh.
legs. Usually we have a better chance if it's got arms, if the chair has arms.
Like an armchair.
Leave.
Leave. Oh,
Okay.
Okie dokie.
I'm out then.
We're cool. We're cool. Thank you for what you did do. Thanks for turning on that flashlight once. Woo woo. Hey lovelies, that wraps up another episode of the Got Spooky Society here in Brookville, Indiana at All for Kids Daycare and Preschool. That's hard to say all that in one sentence. We would love for you to smash that subscribe button. Give us a huge thumbs up. Comment, share, anything you do for free. Dale, how much does it cost?
A lot.
For free.
Oh, mine's
Helps our
free.
channel. It's free. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. We are so glad to have you here. We hope you enjoy. And until next time, stay
Stay spooky.
spooky.